My name is Russ Cook, also known as Hardest Geezer. Oh, that's a good question, that. I'm basically on a mad one for a living. Just climb mountains and run really far. And I work for the running charity, so that's pretty cool. On Cissbury Ring in the hometown of beautiful Worthing. Sunny Worthing, and it's actually living up today. 3 words, fuck. Relentless, ambitious, the last one's 2 words, high energy. First marathon was, I want to say 2017, I think. Maybe it's 2016, I'm not sure. What made me want to do it was literally because my mate basically bullied me into running a half marathon, and then I thought, well, we don't do things by halves, so we might as well have it out on the full. Then the full, really, and that's how it all started, to be honest. I don't have like idols, but I do look at someone like David Blaine and I think he's fucking cool. You know, maybe like Bear Grylls as well, or Mo Farah, them kind of guys. I think they're pretty cool. Jesus Christ, running a lot, up some mountains probably at some point, probably of severe lack of sleep at some point, lots of soaring, shameless plug, hope they sponsor me one day. Gym, meetings, Zoom meetings, lots of Zoom meetings. Yeah. Just lots of mileage. You can't really cheat anything. You have to put the miles in. Like, you'll get found out if you don't put the work in. So, you know, it's gym a lot, it's running a lot, it's eating right, or eating enough. Asia to London was the hardest one I've done. I think it was the hardest one because it was the first one, and it was over like such a long period of time, and I was by myself. So there was no support system to fall back on. It was like, you know, every day there was a voice inside my head that was like, you need to stop now because you're taking the piss out of me right now. And I had to battle that every single day with no help. So that was probably the hardest part about that. Like, my body was just a mess as well. My body was just in tatters after that. I would say the ability to adapt to any situation you're in and find a way to get through it, because you can't plan for everything. Shit's always going to go wrong, and it's always going to go wrong in a way that you didn't expect. And one of the biggest skills I've probably got is just being like, fuck it, like whatever happens, and we'll just roll with the punches either way. So yeah, I think that having that like versatility is really important. Do you know what? Running is so humbling. So I think there's been multiple times where I've been humbled, and that's a really like important lesson to learn, is to be like, to stay humble, because as much as I love to stand on top of the mountain and shout like, I don't give a fuck, or, you know, I'm inevitable, you cannot stop me, when you really do enough of these challenges, you know that, like, you know, you are never too far away from being humbled, and that's an important thing to be able to carry with you, I think. So that's probably the most important. I decided to do group trips because people would always be messaging me saying like, oh, I want to come, like, let me know when you're doing the next one, like, I want to be a part of it, blah blah blah. And I thought, there's so many benefits to these type of adventures that I'm doing by myself anyway, and I'd love to share that with people, because I feel like it could have a profound impact on a lot of people if I started doing that. And that was the concept for it originally, and then obviously moved into doing it for the charity as well, and it's like the best thing I've ever done. I love doing it, it's so good. And like, I've met so many people, like, cool people doing it. Like, literally wouldn't be here right now if I didn't do these trips. Like, we would never have connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's awesome. Like, what a cool way to be a part of people's lives. Like, taking them on a mad little adventure for a few days. Sick. There's been so many good ones. It might be recency bias, but that like when we did the pilgrimage to the pub, like the world's most remote pub, takes 3 days to get there hiking, and we bowl there. I've been there twice before and it wasn't open. We bowl in there, the sun is shining, it's like 20 degrees, getting pints in, and then we roll in, there's like a fucking loads of girls on the beach naked. I was like, wow. I was like, you literally just couldn't write it. It's sensational stuff right here. And then we go for the night out, and it's literally one of the best nights out you've ever seen. 2 blokes in the pub having a bagpipe off, you mad? You literally, unbelievable scenes. Dance floor, Tinch is having it mad on the dance floor. Crazy night, unbelievable. Might have to cut all that. Next one is Africa. We got steady 350 marathons in 250 days. So yeah, 8 months, raw dogging it, Sahara Desert, getting it, Congo jungle, getting it, multiple war-torn regions, getting it. So yeah, that's next. Big old tear up in Africa. Can't wait for it, to be honest. Absolutely buzzing. Training for Africa right now is 60k runs in the sun with jumpers on, sitting in the sauna, it's doing the yoga, it's eating loads of calories. It's pretty brutal, to be honest, but it's got to be done. What does Oxley mean to me? I mean, I guess Oxley to me means I'm out on a mad one and I look mad sick cool doing it. That's what Oxley means to me. I mean, look at these shorts, tell me I don't look cool. You're just lying to yourself, do you know what I mean?